Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. We're going to talk about the new Pokemon Snap. I like how Nintendo always puts new in front of anything. It's like, all right, so let me get this right off the bat. I'm not a Pokemon guy. I played Red and Blue when it first came out. I was like in 7th grade when Pokemon became a thing, and I just could not get into it. I just never really messed around with it. I played Red and Blue. I played Pokken Tournament, and that's like it. Pokemon Super Dungeon Mystery League when I had to review it on the 3DS. That's about it. So I did rent the original Pokemon Snap back in the day because I did have an N64 as my hat falls all over. But we're going to talk about the new Pokemon Snap. Now, this is basically a brand new version of the game, completely different from the ground up. There's a lot of different changes that they made about it. So the idea is still the same, though. You go in this vehicle. This is called the Neon 1. And you try to capture great photos that are ranked based on the size of the Pokemon in the photo, the pose, the facing of that they're doing, certain different criteria, and you get ranked on it. You get points and a star level, and as you progress, you get research level. So your research level determines any kind of changes to the stage and stuff. So you start, like, for example, the first level, you start at level 1, then you gain and make your way to level 2, and the stage changes a little bit, level 3, and so forth. There's also a nighttime version of the same stages where different types of Pokemon show up at night. And yeah, honestly, besides Pikachu and Magikarp, there's a few different Pokemon in here that I've personally never seen, and that's because I've never played the games before. But I gotta say, there is a lot of cuteness to the game's design. Pokemon are adorable, especially this beaver-looking one that pops up once in a while. But yeah, you spot Pokemon in their natural habitats, and you catch them on camera doing certain variety of things, and you get ranked on it. It's kind of cool for what it is. It's almost like a little safari hunt if you've ever gone like on one of these drive-through safaris. There are some features in here that are new to it, so you can create your own Pokedex, you can edit your photos, share them with the world, so there's light internet connectivity. There's no online multiplayer or anything like that if you're expecting to play co-op with somebody, but you're at least able to share and edit your photos for people around the world to look at them. But yeah, you create your own Pokemon photo decks where you can rank, you know, you can have 4 photos, like a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star of these photos of the Pokemon. And yeah, if you're a photo enthusiast, you should be back at home. But if you're expecting a traditional Pokemon, maybe something that's a little bit more RPG in its nature, you're not going to get that on Pokemon Snap. I don't know many people out there who haven't seen what Pokemon Snap is about. I think the original came out like in what, 99? Maybe 98, somewhere around there. So the premise, the main gameplay premise is still unchanged, but you know, according to a lot of other people and stuff, there's better features. Like, to me, I don't remember the research levels changing or certain aspects of it. Honestly, again, I'm not a Pokemon expert. I didn't really, outside of renting the original Pokemon Snap, play it. But I will say, my experience playing this one and really sinking the teeth into it, it's actually quite charming. Now, you will have to run through the stages quite a bit in order to level your character up. But as you progress, you'll get abilities like being able to throw like certain fruit, being able to use a scanner that would help certain, I guess, situations happen where Pokemon interact a different way to where you can get an even better photo. It's kind of a neat and simple concept. And to be honest, it's okay. This is coming from somebody that's not a Pokemon fan. Now, thankfully, Nintendo Switch doesn't have $70 Switch games like the PlayStation 5 does. So it didn't hurt to go out and buy this. I've been absolutely clamoring for new Nintendo Switch games because, let's be honest, this drip feed of Nintendo Switch games is quite a bit slow. Outside of like what, Mario Kart Home Edition, Animal Crossing, Age of Calamity, you know, like Pikmin 3 being re-released, we kind of had a slow season when it comes to major first-party titles with the Nintendo Switch. So Pokemon Snap finally coming out was a welcome addition, albeit I'm not a Pokemon guy in any form or fashion. But the game as itself stands is very nice to look at. If you like colorful, cartoony, you know, yellows and blues and pinks and greens and stuff like that, and cute little Pokemon to look at, you're gonna have a lot of fun with this. You interact with two different characters, Professor Mirror and his assistant, in their lab between rounds, where you can look at your photos and touch them up and review them and kind of do your research, like I mentioned. And then you can choose the map, where as you progress, you open up new different areas and stuff like that. The good thing about this game is that it seems like it takes quite a while to progress through. It's not just like you run through a course one time. It makes you go back and play those courses so your research level can gain, and so that you get access to new research levels of the same area. So there's a lot of replay value in this game alone. It takes you quite a while to unlock different courses and stuff like that. So there is some time to play in it. It's not just like a quick, simple, basic game. There's a lot of grinding in here, but it's not bad at all, because this game is not punishing. There's no battles, there's no devs. It's not a roguelike like Returnal was. It's basically just a real sit down and chill out and just take photos type of vibe, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of a different pace for people, which means this is really accessible for people of all ages. You know, if a kid is a little too young to really play a grind heavy game, they won't find themselves getting bored in this. And then at the same time, if you're kind of an old head and you're not really into games as much, or can't really dedicate time to a game like Returnal that will punish you and destroy you, Pokemon Snap came out the same exact day as Returnal. So it's almost like last year when you had Animal Crossing, and I believe it was either Resident Evil 3 or some kind of other scary game come out at the same time. Like, it's like a complete opposite, a polar opposite. And I think Nintendo did a good job releasing this game at this time, because there's nothing really out there, and people are video game crazy. So I think if it was another time of the season when major hits were coming out, like earlier November, I don't think new Pokemon Snap would have did as well. But if it is for what it is, as somebody that didn't enjoy Pokemon, I kind of had fun with it, kind of enjoyed it. So my first thoughts of this game are, okay, I think it is worth picking it up for its price, because let's be real, the Nintendo Switch game price isn't breaking the bank, and it's not like a standard Pokemon game. So it's kind of like something that you could just sit back and chill with, and I could get behind that. So I enjoyed it. If you played the previous one, if you played the original, you're gonna love this one, because it's leaps years above that. And if you're a Pokemon fan, of course you're gonna like it. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my first thoughts of the game. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.